Hey there, Green Yard family. Back at you with another video. Today we're going to talk about watering and when you need to water your grass and how you measure how much water to put on your grass weekly. Now, right now Stan is in mowing mode. So once he's finished, I am going to put out the measures to show you how I measure watering my grass weekly. So now I often see my neighbors watering their grass at night, and I always cringe when I see that because you don't want to water your grass at night or in the evening hours. Reason being, well, when you water your grass at night, you're really watering your grass after it comes out of the heat period. All that does is, of course, you're going to spend more money watering your grass, but it also, when you see that white fungus that may get on your grass, that's what's causing it. You watering your grass at night, and then the moon hitting your grass, that moonlight hitting your grass when it's nice and wet. I water my grass at about 5 o'clock in the morning, right during the morning dew. That way, my grass is nice and wet when the sun is coming up, and it's giving it time for the water to soak into that soil. So when that sun is at its full mass at 12 noon and it's the heat of the day, my grass and soil are at the perfect watering level to sustain that day or to sustain a few days. Now, how often do you water? Well, I've seen people where they water every day. Don't understand it. Their bill must be out of this world. Watering every day is only going to cost you a fortune. Look, if you have Bermuda grass like I do, my neighbor has St. Augustine, you want to water based on the amount needed for that particular type of grass. So as you can see, my grass, I keep my Bermuda grass at the highest possible mowing level during this time of the year. And I do that intentionally because, again, I want that grass to be nice and healthy, and I want it to be able to sustain water smart when I'm actually watering my grass. So that's why I keep it at this high level. That's what you want to do, especially if you have Bermuda grass. With that said, the best time to water it is in the morning. Don't water your grass in the evening. Don't do that no more, please. Please, it's costing you a fortune. Now, I will, for Bermuda grass, I put 1.5 inches of water on my grass weekly. So I don't go above that. I don't go under that. 1.5 inches of grass is all it requires to keep my yard looking like this all summer. Of course, with the other treatments that I do, but the watering, 1.5 inches. How do I determine that? Well, you have these little deals right here. You can buy these off Amazon, Home Depot, wherever. They're just a couple dollars. If you don't want to use these, you can use a old can of tuna or something and bring it out here and put it into your yard. And when you're watering your grass, you can see the measurements right here on this little tool right here. There. You just stick these, and I'm going to do this in a minute. As soon as Stan is finished, stick these in your yard before you water, and it'll tell you how much that particular watering cycle, or if you have an irrigation system, how much is disputed basically during that particular water cycle. Now, a lot of people don't have irrigation systems. I get it. What you can do in that case is, if you don't have an irrigation system, you can get you a water timer that just goes to the end of your spigot in your hose. And same rules apply. Put your hose out there with your watering nozzle and set that timer at a particular time of the morning for a particular duration and let it water your grass accordingly. Only thing is, you just have to have the spigot turned on and have to remember to turn it off. But I would suggest you do that. Whatever you do, make sure you measure, because again, it's not required that you use a whole bunch of water. And most of our cities, especially here in Texas, have very strict restrictions when it starts getting a little warm outside. So, old Stan is done with this side. So I'm going to put these out and show you guys what I'm talking about. Oh boy. If I can get up. So as you can see, I put those out kind of in a V shape in my yard. You can use as many as you want. If I just use 3 for this side, I'll use another 3 for the other side, and probably about 4 or 5 in my backyard, because that section is a little larger. And what that'll do is, when I water my grass, is as that particular cycle is running, it's going to fill it up with water accordingly, and I'll know exactly how much water I'm getting on that particular station. So again, this is important that you do it if you really want to be serious about saving money on your water and watering at the best times. Hey, thanks for joining me on this quick, brief video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification. Hit it right now. Punch it right now. Hit that notification, and please leave some comments. I welcome your feedback and tell me what you're doing. Hey, we'll see you next time on Green Yard Chronicles. Casey Jones out.